Hey, good morning, good evening, everybody. Welcome to my channel, Greenleaf Technology. My name is Manoj Kumar Acharya. Today we are going to learn how to leverage Excel capability with the AI. Today we are going to cover two things. One is the sentiment analysis, and another is to build a conversational bot using ChatGPT. So let's start with the sentiment analysis. So here I have a few text and I'm going to show how we can do the sentiment analysis. So what we can do, first of all, let's go to the insert, and here is an option get add-ins. Click there and you will see a bunch of add-ins appearing here. Here we are going to do the sentiment analysis using Azure Machine Learning. So let's type the Azure and search it. Okay, so this is the Azure Machine Learning. We are going to use these add-ins to do the sentiment analysis. Click the add button to add it. However, I have already added, so no need to add again. So what we can do, once you add the add-ins, so that will be available here with the Azure Machine Learning. So click there. Now you can see there is a sidebar window. So where is the Azure Machine Learning is appearing, and there is an option called the Text Sentiment Analysis Excel add, right? So click there and to expand it. Okay. So first, expand this view schema. I want to show you a few important things. In the input one, it has been mentioned the tweet text, right? So make sure your sentiment analysis text has a header called a tweet text. So make sure, unless it is not there, then it is not going to work out. So make sure the header is always a tweet text. Okay. And after that, what we can do, go to the predict section. In the predict section, open this select data pop-up. Click here and select the entire data. Now click the OK button. The next thing what we are going to do is where we are going to the sentiment analysis, right? So we need a one column. So what we can do, let's say we are let's say starting from the B1, right? So what we can do, we can say simply the cell name B1. That's it. Now click on the predict. You can see it is giving some like a sentiment and along with the score, right? The sentiment is basically it is showing the polarity. So if one is neutral, negative, and positive. So basically the score is ranges from the 0 to 1. If it's 0 means it's completely negative, and if it's like 1, then it is positive. And if we let's say 0.5, then it is neutral. So based on the score, you can figure out like how much it is positive or negative or neutral. Okay. So this is one thing we did the sentiment analysis. So next is we are going to learn to build a chatbot using the ChatGPT. So let's go there. Okay, so my humble request is to please watch this video till the end, because we are going to do a lot of things here. Don't drop from the middle. Okay, so few things I would like to highlight. So what we need to do, we have to create a text box where we are going to write our question, and then we have to add a button. On button click, text will be submitted to the chat GPT and we'll get some response from the chat GPT. Once we got the response, then we have to show it in the we can show it here as I'm showing. So what let's do some testing here. Let's say I'm saying okay, let's say type something okay. So basically we need to where a node look, right? So what we can say, let's okay, how to looks like a node. Okay. Okay. So let's click here. Let's see. Okay. So what has the answer? Basically, what the accessories you need to wear and how should we look, right? So all those things, what kind of a dress we should have. So basically, it has the answer for that. Uh, so now we are going to the like it's a practical implementation. So how we are going to do it. So basically, two things are required. One is like we have to obtain a API key from the ChatGPT, and second is we have to write a bunch of a code, uh, like a kind of a macro, you can say, to like send the question to get the response. Once you get the response, that would be a JSON format, and we have to convert from JSON to the regular format so that we can like present in this like in a neat and clean way. Okay. So what we'll do, first of all, let's do something. I'm gonna check out like how to obtain a primary the API key. Okay. So what we can do, let's go to the okay. So let's go from the beginning. OpenAI.com. If you have not created a like account for yourself, then do a sign up. I have already created, so I don't need to go sign up again. So what I can do, I can click on the login. So once I log in, there will be option called like three options you will have. One is the chat GPT. Basically, you can type something and you will get the response from there. And daily, this is like to get the image from the description. And API is okay. So this is something we need if you want to integrate ChatGPT to some existing applications. So this API would be helpful. So we will go there. Okay. So once we are there, so basically once you log in, you can see two things here, like your user email ID, so which you have logged in. My email ID, this is a friend. This is a very looks very weird, but okay. So somehow like this is my email ID. Uh, then if you have a API key, then it will be come as a view API key. If you're not there, then you'll have option like create create API key. If it's a view API key and we click there, you will have option find paper create a new secret key. Okay, that's the one way. Second way, what you can do, go to the documentation, go to quick start. So once you are there, uh, scroll down a little bit, set up. Okay, so you here will have the option. Okay. So you can like if here like if click there, you give a name and you will have a secret key. And then you just copy and paste it somewhere. You need to have this secret key all the time with you. So never forget that. And one more thing I wanted to show you a few more things here there. Okay, let's click on the Flask Python. Okay. Okay. One go to the tutorials. Differences. Models. Okay, so I saw somewhere. I just forgotten where I saw it. Uh, but pretty much it's like in a quick start you can get a lot of things. So what you can do, just go to the quick start and follow the instructions so that you can build a app very quickly. Okay. Okay. So here one more thing is few things that's like very much required. One is your API key, which is a secret token. Second thing is the temperature. So basically the temperature ranges from 0 to 1. If it's 0 means basically I mean you need say here is like a description 0 and 1 that essential let's control how confident the model should be. when making these predictions. Lowering the temperature means it will take fewer risks. That's if you are setting it at 0. So if you are refreshing the submitting the same question and again and again, you will have the same answer. But if you have like 1, then the chat GPT will keep on changing that answer. So this is the one uh, vital parameter. Remember that one. And second one is that a completion API. Okay, I'll show you. So what you can do, please go through the documentations, read all the entire documentations. It's not like a heavy documentation. It's very precise. So what you can do, if you go through all the documents, you will learn a lot of things. I have done I have created this chatbot by going through these documentations. So please you also do the same thing. Okay, so I have my API key. So what I did, I have saved this API key to one of the worksheets, so that I can read from there. Okay, so next the thing is we are going to write in a macro, right? So what you can do, just to go to the developer toolbar, and here is option view code. If you don't see this developer toolbar, so what you need to do, go to the files, options. Here you can say customize ribbon. So once you customize the ribbon, you will find somewhere the developer option here in the left menu. So just highlight this one and click it add, then it will be added to here. Okay, so I have already added, so no need to add it again. So once you have that, then the developer menu will appear here. So once you click that, then the ribbon will be also available. So what you can do here then, go to the view code, click there. Okay. Okay. So one more thing I wanted to show you, this is your okay. One thing I wanted to show you how to add a button, right? So the button is this is a form component, right? So what you can do once you have the developer toolbar, so go to add-ons. Sorry, not here. Once you have the developer toolbar, insert, go to the insert, so you will have all the form controls. So in this way, here is a form control, so like a button, so you can drag and drop here, and just do a right click and do all the formatting, edit text. You can also format the control, everything you can do. So once you're there, then what you can do, go to the code. So in code, just you pay attention, few things are there. I need to highlight. One is first of all, I'm writing a button click event. In the button click event, I am writing everything. So basically, I have created 3 functions. One is the extract the text element. Basically, this should be extracting the text from the response of the chat GPT. Okay, and second one is the right response. So yeah, so basically this extract text element is being called from the right response. So both are doing the same thing, and the main event is the button click event. So first thing is uh, I'm just taking the reference of the worksheet, that's the AI bot. My worksheet name is AI bot. If you look at it here, and I'm taking the reference of that too. And from that, I'm taking the basic. This is the actually question that we are posing for the chatbot. That is WS cells C, column C, and the fourth row. If you go from here, you can see that this is the fourth row of the column C. Okay. So now this API key I was talking about, I have a API key which has been saved to a worksheet. So I'm referring that one, and from there I'm reading my API key. Then there is an endpoint. This is very much important. So this endpoint, if you go through the documentation, you will come to about this endpoint. So you can also check here whether the endpoint is working. I'll check, but okay. Okay. So if you get some response like this, then that means it's working. So it's saying that you did not provide the API key. Basically, if you want to hit this endpoint, then an API key is mandatory. Okay, so that is what it is. Then max token 1024. So basically, so here one more thing here I would like to the model, right? The model I'm using the text DaVinci 003. So basically, if you go here, um, here is a suggestion from the uh, ChatGPT team. Okay, so don't use this one. Instead, you use the GPT 3.5 Turbo. So, however, I'm using this one, but whatever I would suggest if while you are creating the chatbot, you may try with this one, GPT 3.5 Turbo. Okay. Uh, yeah. So temperature is I'm setting the 0.5. I already explained like it should be very value between the 0 and 1. So I'm just set it to 0.5. Okay. So here few things we need to do. To get this one, you need to add reference. You need to add the reference. By default, it is not available. So what you need to do? You need to add the reference. How you can do? Go to tools option. There is a reference. So if you see that, so this is the reference I'm talking about. First, you add this reference, and uh, then only you will be able to declare it and declare this object. Okay. And once you have that, then what you have to do? You have to write a request body also, right? In the request body, you have to pass the model, which model we are using. We are using this model text DaVinci 003, and then a prompt. Basically, what prompt we are going to see? Prompt is nothing the question that we are asking to the chat GPT. That the max token that I had said that this is 1024, but I think by default it is till 4000 or 1400. I think by default it will be for a free one is like 1400. So basically this shows that like how much lengthy answer you are going to get. Okay. So then the temperature, let's say I have set it to 0.5. Okay. So once we have that, then what we can do just with the HTTP. HTTP is this is the object here I have declared, right? This is a XML HTTP system. Oh, XML HTTP system. So this is the HTTP. Then we are like doing a post, and here we passing the endpoint. Endpoint we have already defined here. Somewhere here endpoint. Okay, this is the endpoint we have declared. Okay, so this is the endpoint, and you have to also pass one more parameter that is that will be false all the time, and then set request header, basically content type application JSON, set request authorization. In authorization we are passing the API. Okay, and finally we are passing this request body. And once that is there, then like you can expect an answer. To hold that answer, so we need to declare the object called response. Okay. So once we have the right response is basically we are calling this function. Okay. So this function again is calling to extract text runtime. In the extract runtime, we have a function called a JSON converter, right? So by default, this object will be not available. JSON object of parse JSON. So for that, what you need to do, I'll provide everything in the um, description box. So go to this GitHub. Okay. Not this one. Okay, this one. Sorry, I remember. Okay, so go here and download this one source for zip. Okay, so once you download, unzip it, and once you unzip, then uh, JSON VBA JSON, right? So I have already unzip it. Go inside it. You will see something called JSON converter.bas. So you need to import this file. So what you can do, how you can import? Again, go to the that VBA application, go to file, import file, and once you import file, then go to like a drill down till the this JSON converter.bas, select it and open. So it will be imported. Once it is imported, so then what we need to do, we need to add the reference also. So go to tools, here what you can do, references, and then select this Microsoft scripting runtime. Remember this. So once you are done, then this object will be available for your usage. So do that one. So once you have this, basically this is the text element which we are extracting, okay, and it is returning back to this function. This response. So once we have that one, then what we are doing, we are writing the response from the from the ninth row onwards. Basically, if you look at, so this is basically our 10th row, right? So after ninth row onwards, so we are writing. So this is the, what I am doing. So first of all, I am doing the in the text and all the row below that, so that we can erase the existing answers. And after that, like I'm doing the response line, and then I'm splitting the like a whatever like if answer we have got, I'm splitting it, and then like if running a loop, and after that I'm writing adding to the like respective cells. So this is what the BBA code is doing. BBA code is doing. So I'll be uploading this to my GitHub account, and the GitHub link will be given in the description box. So you can download the this code from there. So nothing. So once it's there, then what you can do, save it, and then you can run it. Okay. So let's say I'm saying that, like let's say uh, how to reach, as everybody they would be aspiring to be rich, right? So bot has also answered like how you need to be rich. So you can follow. Yeah, one more thing is like a don't be like too much confident that the bot answer, because you might be knowing this is like just like machine learning. It depends on like on the volume data it has been trained, on the which kind of data it has been trained. So don't rely too much on that, but definitely you can take it as a helping tool. So whatever you are doing, so you can take it as a helping. So it would be very big advantage. Let's say uh, uh, we would be like if, working on some Excel, and we need some Excel formula. We don't know how to do that. So side by side, what we can do a short, and we can also based on the answer, so we can also apply that function. So let's say I'm saying that how to apply how to apply VLOOKUP function in Excel. So definitely it is a very common like function most of the time we will be using. But in case like we are not sure how to do that one, so what we can do? So we can also ask the bot, and we'll have the answer here, and along with also you can start one. Okay. So that's all for today's video. So if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up, and also subscribe my channel. I have kept on adding new videos, interesting videos to my channel. So don't forget to subscribe it and also click on the bell icon. So a few things about me, like this is my LinkedIn profile, and my email ID is this one, the secretive manoj1971@gmail.com. If you want to reach, if you have any questions for me, so then you can also send the question to my email ID. And I'm also available in the Fiverr. So if you want to engage for some of your work, then you can go to the Fiverr and you can engage me. And besides that, you can also directly send me an email for that. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.